guy that was fixing the pod. Just want to show you everybody that's outside. I see my phone, I forgot, you know, I have a lot of space on it. So they was out here fixing that pole out here. But they're not out here anymore. I just went in my house and everybody was okay in my house. You hear me? See, that's not me. Because this is me here. You heard me? So, Daniel, Sonia, Dion, y'all okay?
Yeah, we've been okay the whole time.
Yeah, y'all been okay. There was some men that was parked out here. You heard me? Yeah. But they weren't for our house. You heard me? But I don't see them out here anymore. And when I looked over here, I don't see them over here either. Let me look in the back of the house real quick, okay? Just to see, okay? Because usually if people are working, you know, they would be somewhere close around. You heard me? Yeah. Right, I'm just making sure you see that I see, right? Because there was going to be a white truck joke that was going to be portrayed on me and my family later. It didn't matter if I went to go see Pool. If you was jealous about that, I don't care. I'm just showing you to make sure what the look was. And that's for this lady over here to make that. You hear me? That's for that. That's the person doing the fraud over there. That one. You hear me? And it's to sit there and portray over there. If I can get over there, because that's where the truck is parked, because I don't see them over here. You heard me? I don't see them over here. And so, you know, that's not none of my business. You heard me? So for my neighbors to say anything, that'd be kind of silly. You heard me? Because I got a picture of them before I left. So it didn't matter what they said or what they believed. You heard me? Because you have to ask yourself, where are they? Where are they? Right? Where are they? And the thing is, right, I'm just showing you that, right, is it's always a misconception, really, about what house number it is. Right? Right? I didn't have nobody. Remember, this is me. Right? Remember, this is me. You heard me? This is me. I just found you. Right here. RXV33337. Whenever you see what street we're on, I don't live in that house over there. So I live at this house here. I'm just making sure, because we don't want no issues, right? Because we don't want to play. Because I'm not playing when I'm suing Premier Health. I'm not playing. See how that's not me? Because this is me here. Just making sure we have a good look. That's her weed whacker. I never bought one. So that better not be on an expense that the IRS is looking at. I'm just saying, right? So we just want to make sure, because if they're out here working on the pole, where are they? They're not in my house. So let's just say that was like a little game over, wasn't it? Yeah. Sorry, Premier Health. You owe me some money for misdirecting. Because if they're over there, 4002 Boggs ain't my house over there. And when the lady left, all because she left, there's still women in there. I'm just letting you know. Just like my kids is in here. I have kids in here. I have this. You see my reflection in the mirror? In this house, there's kids. In that house, there's not. So if they feel free and they want to be grown women over there, they're allowed to do that. But you're not getting ready to say that something was happening here with me and my kids, because it makes you look like hell-bound, you know what I'm saying? It just makes you look ignorant, really. It's like, you know, you lost, okay? You lost because you didn't make no point. I made sure I had room so that way you can see. Because I'm not ashamed of the person who I was just with. I'm just saying. But for you to pretend that after I left my home and then all of a sudden they went inside a house on the corner, you're going to sit there and portray my neighbors. This is the same ones that was portraying with the grass and shit, right? Because then now she had a lawnmower over there. Just saying, right? I'm just saying. But I got pictures of her still. That's the same one, right? You see, I don't have a Trailblazer, right? The same ones was getting ready to tell me about this vehicle right here. That's what they was going to. They were the so-called witnesses because they were the ones that was sitting outside while while this car was going right here. And then they actually knew which house it went into because it didn't go inside my house. And that's what makes the shit important. You heard me? Because I love my children, and I'm sorry that you think that I don't, right? But me as being a nurse, you should have knew better, okay? Some people ain't off that shit. And I'm from Kentucky. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not from Kentucky, but I got ways like people in Kentucky, and you don't play with people's children. That's kind of fucked up. I was born in Honduras. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy, because that's when they think that's funny, it is funny, because you should know better. You should be a little bit more grown than that. You heard me? Because I'm grown. You see, I'm grown. I wasn't the little kid. Notice I came back. Hey, notice I came back. You heard me? Yeah, because I wasn't the kid. And they've been playing like that. And that's silly shit. They knew what it was. And then so when I left, they think that they could do a double jeopardy. They not. Because what it is that don't belong. I mean, where are the men? Where are the men? Because they're not in my house. Where are the men? Oh, there she go. The lady with the box vehicle. Oh, 3936. Didn't they have jokes all the time? Didn't they have jokes all the time? Yeah, they did have jokes. They had jokes. And they, you know, I understand they were trying to save their job. You understand that? But still, I'm sorry. That vehicle, even though it was in the back of the yard, right, and going through my yard to tell you, because I got a picture of it too, a still one with them standing right there. They didn't think I had that. Yeah, I did have a picture of them. I took a picture and asked them, I said, you need anything in my house? They said no. So I went ahead and I was like, okay, those are supposed to be utility people. You're supposed to think, hey, they're supposed to be honest, right? I mean, they pay by the city, right? I mean, right? Right? So I'm just making sure you know that I know. And if you're, as long as you're informed, right? Because that's not me. Thank goodness that you see that's not me, because that's not my house back there, right? That you should know better, right? She should know better, because they've been trying to play me. So maybe that's who you met. The one over there, the dirty people over there. That's who you met. That's who you met. Because she don't have a forehead like me. You understand that? So it is cutting grass, because who did you meet? What you meant is somebody was supposed to be coming out of somebody's house. And you was going to pretend that was me cutting in my grass in a dress. Nope. I'm Mrs. Carla Ricketts, Carla Williams, LPN. And that's how sick my neighbors are. Look at her. That's how sick they are. That's how sick. She's trying to impersonate me because she's trying to pretend she's the only... Daniel, come out here. Sonia, I need your picture on here. Come here. I know. I just want to see... You know what I'm saying? Just comparing. You heard me? I'm just saying, me and my daughter. You heard me? Me and my daughter. This is my husband's daughter with B. You heard me?
Yeah.
Us. You heard me? And then you have to look at that. You heard me? That's them doing fraud. And then having somebody coming out of their house. What it is they're going to pretend Carla, whichever Williams, Ricketts they want to pretend. What they was going to pretend was her over there. And they're going to come out of that house back over there. And they were getting ready to pretend. I never even had a lawnmower in Middletown. So I don't know what they was thinking, right? But I'm just letting sure that you knew that with me and my kids, we were fine in my house. And if they want to play, don't pretend like all of a sudden she's somebody, because she's not. They don't take my Social Security from me because they want to play. Get a job. Get a job. That's for all of them. Get a job. You heard me? Because I worked for it, and if they didn't believe me, they didn't have a right to make me go crazy. That's what it is. Instead of misdirecting, thinking that they was going to make somebody break somebody. No, you have to go to work every day. And then your shit don't mean that. You want to see a lawnmower? I'll show you. You want to see a lawnmower? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. It's funny. They've been playing, right? You don't have to believe me. Right? Let's say, if she's from Honduras, no, she's not from Honduras. What she's doing is pretending to be a Michelle Miller lookalike. That's what she's doing. Right, because they know I wasn't Sarah, and they know I'm not Jamie, and Jamie tried to switch it to a man, and I don't even have nothing against lesbian, gay, LGBT community. Actually, I'm really kind of for them, really. I just thought that was nasty. But anyway, there one came, but you know, they was all playing games with everybody. Who knows? They knew that wasn't me. They knew that wasn't me. Let's see which one is the person. I'm just saying, because it wasn't funny, and I'm not laughing. And so when you thought that was me, she was wrong, because this is me. And let's get her in the frame with me together. Yeah, her, me, because that's important. That's important. That's important. So you can see the difference. I ain't cut my grass today, and if she wanted to play like that, like she was me, she was wrong. I didn't know so many people wanted, you know what I should say? I should say I'm flattered. Didn't she want to be like me? Oh, yeah, she did. You go, girl. Because that's the only thing that I could say about it. Because when that guy walked around, he walked back around, and he could have walked right here through the grass instead of walking in the back trying to make a scene. So if he walks back through there, I'm going to go see who was on the side right there. I'm just saying, because he just walked past, right? And if he was looking at this hole right here, it should have been nothing right there, right? Right? It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. You hear me? It's a joke. And I got funny jokes to tell, too. You heard me? I got funny jokes to tell, too. Here we go. This is the people that's halfway up Bob. See how they knew, too? See how they all knew? A waste of time, a waste of effort. She could be going to college. They could be doing other things. You hear me? Doing things to improve themselves instead of trying to copy me for a quick buck. My name is Carla Williams, Carla Ricketts. This is Dayton, Ohio, 6/10/2021. Dayton, Ohio. And I'm on Thompson Drive. I don't know where else they was trying to pretend.